Hi everybody, my name is Cami Flowers. I am a dietetic intern here at the Barren River District Health Department, and I will be sharing with you all some information on nutrition during pregnancy. Just wanted to start from the beginning. Some of these things you might already know or have heard before. It is extremely important to eat a variety of healthy foods. You want to make sure that you are including all 5 food groups into your meals and snacks throughout the day, but also limit your intake of any added sugars, fats, and salt. Things like sugary drinks, condiments, canned soup, such as that will give you all that extra added sugar and fat. For those of you that enjoy seafood, it is a great source of nutrients. You want to ensure that all seafood is cooked thoroughly and you are not ingesting any raw or undercooked seafood, which is often found in sushi. And you and baby are also at a higher risk for foodborne illnesses, so it's extremely important to prioritize food safety. But that we will go into detail later for specific foods to avoid or watch out for and limit your intake of. Here we're going to break down each trimester and which nutrients are the most important to provide you and baby with. During your first trimester, folic acid is important in the neural tube closure of fetal development. You can find this naturally in leafy green vegetables such as lettuce, spinach, asparagus, and fortified grains. You'll hear me refer to fortified foods throughout this presentation, and what this means is that these foods have nutrients that have been added into them that are not normally there. Vitamin B6 can help ease your nausea, which is great during your first trimester, and you can find this in nuts, eggs, and beans. Iron works to help prevent anemia, which can be common in the second and third trimester, so you want to ensure that you are getting plenty of it in the beginning. And omega-3, which is also known as DHA, is important for fetal brain and eye development. There are high amounts of omega-3 found in salmon and other seafoods. During your second trimester, calcium will help with the development and maintenance of bones and teeth. As the baby is growing, they will have an increased need for calcium, which is drawn from the mother. So it's important to keep your calcium levels up to ensure that the baby has plenty and isn't depleting your own calcium levels. Vitamin D is important to build and maintain healthy bones for baby, but also reduces the mother's risk of developing preeclampsia and gestational diabetes, which is super important to keep those risks as low as possible. Iron helps your growing baby receive the proper amount of oxygen that is needed to develop a strong heart, lungs, and muscles. And lastly, omega-3 is important during this trimester to aid in a healthy birth weight and the length of gestation. In your third and final trimester, iron helps blood transport oxygen to baby as your blood volume increases, and it is most often found in lean red meats. Omega-3, which is found naturally in salmon, aids in baby's brain development and your length of gestation, which is extremely important because you do want to be able to carry baby as long as possible. Vitamin K helps the mother with blood clotting during delivery and can be found in leafy green vegetables. Vitamin D works with calcium to build baby's bones. You can find this in milk. And calcium aids in further bone and teeth development and can be found in milk and cheeses. So we've talked about all these nutrients, but where can you find them? Omega-3 is most commonly found in fish and other seafoods, nuts and seeds, and plant oils such as olive oil, coconut oil, some of the things that you often bake or cook with. Calcium is found in dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt, green leafy vegetables, and fortified orange juice. Items that are fortified will be labeled or marked so you will know whenever you are purchasing that. Iron can be found in red meat, pork, poultry, fortified breakfast cereals, as well as green leafy vegetables. And folic acid is found in green leafy vegetables, again, beans, peas, and lentils, as well as citrus fruits, kind of like pineapples and oranges and lemons and stuff like that. Vitamin B6 is found in pork, poultry, and fish, as well as starchy vegetables like potatoes and corn, and non-citrus fruits such as a banana. Vitamin D can be found naturally in fatty fish like cod, salmon, and tilapia, and red meat, fortified milks and yogurt, and also in egg yolks and cheese. Vitamin K is found in green leafy vegetables, fish, liver, and red meat, and has also been shown in cauliflower and kiwi. So the inevitable part of your pregnancy will be weight gain, but your total recommended weight gain will vary among each individual, and you will want to talk with your doctor about what your expected weight gain will be. But this breaks it down a little bit to look at your first trimester. During the first 12 weeks, you only may gain about 1 to 5 pounds, if any weight at all. It's usually very little. During your second trimester, you can expect to gain around 1 pound a week. And during your third trimester, it will continue to be the same, and you'll be gaining around 1 pound per week. So don't be intimidated by any weight gain like that. So as you can see here, there's a chart that kind of breaks down the weight gain during pregnancy, and it is all based on your BMI. So say you have a BMI of 22.3, you'll fall within the 25 to 35 pound range with one baby, but if you're having twins, you will gain 37 to 54 pounds, which is expected, And if you have any questions about that at all, you can talk with your doctor, get your BMI, and they'll calculate it, and you can have a comfortable time gaining weight and knowing that you're right on track with you and baby. From here, we're going to be going over common myths that almost every woman has heard before, being with the most common one that now that you're pregnant, you should be eating for two. It is true that your nutrient needs increase, but your energy requirements only increase by about 300 calories per day for the second and third trimester, so by no means would you be doubling your amount of calories. Just follow your schedule and add a little bit more in each day. Myth number 2, gaining less weight during pregnancy will make delivery easier. Not true. Mothers who do not gain enough weight during pregnancy place their babies at risk for severe complications such as premature birth, which can cause lung and heart problems. We want to be able to carry our babies for as long as possible and reach that 40-week mark if possible, and keep them as healthy and let them develop as much as they can before they come out. Following with myth number 3, if you gain the right amount of weight during pregnancy, none of it will be fat gain, which isn't true because a healthy pregnancy does include fat storage. Your body will use the excess fat that it has stored as energy during labor and breastfeeding, which is extremely important because labor is extremely tough on your body and it is something hard to go through, while breastfeeding is great for you and baby. If you are able to do so, it is highly recommended, and you will actually help lose the weight that you gained during pregnancy if you are able to breastfeed. The fourth and final myth that I'll be talking about is cravings. Pregnant women only crave the foods their bodies need, which is not true because pregnant women can crave any type of food. Cravings should not be the sole indicator of nutritional needs, but it is important to listen to your cravings, but don't let them control you. And it is also important to be aware of your cravings, such as if you're craving things like dirt or ashes or ice, because those can be indicators of low iron, so you will want to talk to your doctor about that. So it's important to monitor your cravings and listen to them, but don't let them consume everything. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about the day-to-day nutrition. So you've heard all this information, you've gotten it all. How do you implement it? How do you add it into your daily life? Right now, what this looks like for protein, so the recommended dietary allowance is 75 to 100 grams daily for pregnant women, which looks about like 2 to 3 servings of meat. One serving is approximately 3 ounces. 3 ounces kind of the size of a deck of cards, or 2 to 3 servings of legumes, which is like beans, peas, lentils, stuff like that. And one serving is approximately 1/2 a cup. So you can kind of mix and match. It doesn't all have to be from meat or legumes, obviously. You can mix and match, and you can do any of the following, whichever fits your diet best. As for iron, your recommended dietary allowance is 27 milligrams daily. What this looks like in serving sizes would be about 2 to 3 servings of leafy green vegetables. So one serving is approximately 1 cup, and that still includes asparagus, Brussels sprouts, spinach, anything like that. Or 3 servings of whole grains, and one serving is approximately 1/2 cup, or one slice, like a slice of bread. And there's also 2 to 3 servings of lean protein, so you can kind of see where they overlap a little bit, and you can mix and match, and while you're getting your protein, you'll also be getting your iron, things like that. Looking at your vitamin C intake, you'll want to get about 85 milligrams daily. That's equivalent to 3 servings of fruits and vegetables, which one serving is approximately 1/2 a cup. These are going to be your citrusy fruits, tomatoes and tomato juice, but also potatoes, which are very high in vitamin C. Calcium we get from milk, yogurt, eggs, any dairy products. You want to get about 1,000 milligrams daily, which is about 3 to 4 servings of dairy. Folic acid plays a key role in reducing the risk of neural tube defects, including spina bifida, which is a huge one that you want to look out for. Experts recommend 600 to 800 micrograms daily. So this is going to look like 2 servings of leafy green vegetables, or 2 to 3 servings of fruit, 3 servings of whole grains, 2 servings of legumes. So you're kind of starting to see where all of these are overlapping, and by getting one source, you're getting the other as well. So it's not going to be anything huge trying to get all of your protein, all of your folic acid, your iron, all of that, because they will overlap and you will be getting one with the other. I'm not sure if any of you all have heard of WIC, but it is a supplemental nutrition program that is designed for women, infants, and children to be able to get healthy foods, women while they're pregnant or postpartum, breastfeeding, anything like that, and children up to the age of 5, and it's at no additional cost. So it was completely beneficial to you to ensure that you and baby are getting all of your nutrients and are able to eat properly and not have to worry about any of that stuff. There are different requirements to meet for eligibility, so if you contact your local state and health department to see if you qualify, it's a great program to reach out for and to look into if you are interested whatsoever. If you have made it this far, I wanted to thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to your local health department. The district office for Barron County is listed below with the address. You can find the website that gives you all kinds of information, but do not hesitate to do a phone call because pregnancy is one time in your life where your eating habits will directly affect another person, but it is important to incorporate a variety of delicious vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and other healthy food choices so that you can give your baby a strong start in life. Thank you so much. Hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions about the WIC program, HANDS program, breastfeeding, anything like that, the health department has provided a numerous amount of resources that they can help you in any way. Please do not hesitate to ask. It is always great, and they're there to help you.